Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
You've probably seen this somewhere at the gas station, right? AdBlue. What it is, who needs it, what to look out for when refueling, and other interesting facts are in this article. Introduction. Hello, my name is Maximum. Perhaps it bothers some of you that, in addition to diesel and windscreen washer fluid, you also regularly have to fill up with AdBlue. And some of you may be wondering whether there's really any point. Since the introduction of the Euro 6 standard, diesel cars have generally been fitted with an SCR, selective catalytic reduction, catalytic converter. To find out whether your car is fitted with one, it's best to check with the manufacturer or simply consult the owner's manual. Modern diesel cars, especially since the Euro 6D temp generation, all have an SCR catalytic converter and cannot run without AdBlue. If you want to know how to fill the tank, skip ahead a few chapters. Otherwise, I suggest you discover even more interesting information about AdBlue. What is AdBlue? AdBlue is a real magic potion. It transforms pollutants into harmless substances. Basically, it's a liquid urea solution injected into the SCR catalytic converter before the catalytic converter itself, transforming nitrogen oxides into pure nitrogen and water vapor. Both substances are naturally present in the air and are therefore totally harmless. Why is this important? To put it simply, in a diesel engine, in addition to CO2, other pollutants such as nitrogen oxides are formed, especially at high combustion temperatures. Modern diesel engines often have these high temperatures. Several techniques exist to reduce these harmful nitrogen oxides. One important method is exhaust gas recirculation, where gases are re-injected into the combustion chamber, thereby reducing combustion temperature and producing fewer nitrogen oxides. However, this technique alone is not sufficient to meet today's pollution standards, which is why an SCR catalytic converter and AdBlue are required. How does AdBlue work? The effectiveness of SCR systems has been proven, as shown by the results of the ADAC ecological tests. Modern diesel engines emit so little nitrogen oxide that it's almost undetectable. If you're interested in the detailed results, you can find them on our website. The link to the ADAC ecological test is included in the description. Where to put AdBlue? On modern cars, the AdBlue filler neck is usually located next to the fuel filler neck, as shown here, under the blue cap. On older cars, it can be hidden, sometimes under the hood or even in the boot. Have you ever had an experience where the orifice was particularly badly placed? Share it in the comments. And while you're at it, activate the bell and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. How do I fill the AdBlue tank? There are several ways to fill the AdBlue tank. The most common method is to fill up at the pump, at the service station. You can also fill the tank with a commercially available canister. Filling at the service station, it's crucial to check that you're filling the right orifice. There are often incidents where AdBlue is poured into the wrong tank. Remember, blue cap means AdBlue. If you make a mistake, first consult the owner's manual and, if necessary, call in professional help, such as ADAC. Filling up with AdBlue is similar to refueling. The pump nozzle is similar to that of a fuel pump. Simply insert it into the hole, pull the trigger and let it flow. And no, don't pour urine into the tank, it's a bad idea from every angle. Use only pumps designed for cars, not those for trucks, which have too high a flow rate and could overflow. Filling with a canister. For at-home filling, use a canister. You'll find them in specialist stores, supermarkets, and even some discounters. Canisters are often sold with a filling hose. Screw the hose onto the canister, insert it into the filling hole and let it flow. If a hose isn't supplied, you can use a funnel, but this isn't as practical, especially with a heavy can. The contents of the canister are generally sufficient for a complete fill. Don't worry about AdBlue freezing, although it freezes at around 10 degrees C, automotive systems are designed to withstand this. Above all, don't add antifreeze. If you do spill a little AdBlue, simply clean it up with water. AdBlue autonomy. Range varies according to car and tank size. Older models often have small tanks and a range of 1,000 to 2,000 kilometers. Modern cars can travel up to 10,000 kilometers or more on a full tank of AdBlue. The infotainment system can often be used to check the remaining range, and many vehicles display this at startup or when the level is low. It's crucial to top up before the tank is empty, as the car may not start. This is a legal requirement, not a manufacturer's obligation. You're now real AdBlue experts, aren't you? I wish you a safe and pollution-free journey. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below the video.